Hello, this is Chris McKee, the Nomadic Nutritionist, and I am delighted that you're here and you want to know more about the 10-day Metabolism Reset program. Now, we just came out of a Thanksgiving weekend where I don't know about you, but I thoroughly enjoyed stuffing and mashed potatoes and pies and all of those wonderful, yummy foods that go along with this time of year. But I'm ready to get back on track. And there's nothing better than this 10-day program to set us up to be on track when we hit the first of the year. No New Year's resolutions, you guys. Let's do it now because there's going to be cookies and fudge and nut breads and all of those things showing up now between now and Christmas and the first of the year. So let's get started now. This is a powerful program. It'll help you kick your sugar cravings so you can walk by those foods and not even be tempted. How powerful is that? So what I want to do is I want to share my screen with you, and I want to walk you through what our program will look like. Now, first, I would like to introduce myself so that you know who you're working with. Who is Chris McKee? Well, I am a certified nutritionist, and I have been working in the health and wellness field now for 30 years. So I've worked with thousands of people who either want to take their health to the next level or would like to restore their health after a health crisis. Now, I don't have time to go into our story, but that's what led me into the field of nutrition, a health crisis with my husband when we were in our early 40s. So, that can happen to anyone. But what I want to do is start with prevention because that's the most powerful thing. So here's what you can expect on your journey with me for 10 days. You're going to get a complete guide, recipes, shopping list, meal planning, everything's there. So you don't have to really think. You just have to clean your pantry and go shopping. Yes, we're going to be eating real food, not weird food, packaged food, processed food. You're going to get a 15-minute introductory call with me so you and I can meet and I can know your why. Why are you doing this program and what would you like to get out of it? You're going to be in a private Facebook community, and in this community, I will interact with you. I will support you. I will educate you. And also in that community, we have alumni who've been through these programs and they are super supportive. You're going to be getting a daily email from me, and you've got 3 or 4 videos during your 10 days. I love to educate. They're short. They're 3 or 4 minutes. Trust me, it won't take a lot of time. But I think it's really important to educate yourself to understand not only what is going on inside your body, but if you have gained weight over a number of years, why? This is super fun for me to teach because I love to empower you. And then if you're interested, there is a 30-day metabolism boosting product that I absolutely love, have used for 6 years. And you and I can talk about that on our personal introductory call. Now, some of the questions people ask, will I be eating strange food, hard to find food? No, you're going to be eating a lot of organic because we are going to do a little detox here, but most grocery stores have organic foods now. And am I going to detox and feel crummy the whole 10 days? Well, it depends on where your starting point is. But if you've been a big sugar addict, you may feel crummy for 3 or 4 days, but I give you tools to be able to get through. And then on the other side of that, you're going to feel fabulous. Do I have to give up coffee? That's a big question. No, I like coffee, and we're going to be doing some organic coffee. And actually, I even have a latte recipe that I think you'll love, and it'll take away all the cravings for going to Starbucks. And will I have to cook special meals for my family? Absolutely not. These are real foods. Your family may even fall in love with a lot of the things you're cooking. I find they're very supportive during this time. Now, like I've said, I have just worked with hundreds and hundreds of people over the last 30 years. Here's a couple of my favorite ones that I love to share that have gone through this program. Cheryl out in California, her and her husband did this, and she said it was very helpful for the recipe ideas, being able to change kind of their taste buds a little bit with some new seasonings. They never felt deprived. They had some sugar cravings early on, but they went away a lot faster than they thought. And her and her husband both took off some significant weight over a period of about 30 days. And then there's Donna right here in Texas, and she came to me in her 50s and really had some health challenges. Some things the doctor said, just live with it. And she said, no, I'm not going to do that. So she took her health into her hands, and she said she feels 20 years younger. And she started on this program, but she kept going, and she was down 30 pounds at 90 days. I just ran into her in the grocery store. She still looks fabulous and feels so good. And then there's Shelly out in Colorado Springs. Shelly and I have known each other for 16 years, and she came to me in her 30s. And like she says here, she was a mess. And she had some hormonal problems. She was pre-diabetic. We got all of that straightened out. She has gone on to lose a lot of weight, and she is hiking all over those Colorado mountains and just doing great. But let me say this. We will talk about transitioning, because this is really important. You don't want to just go 10 days and then go back to the way you were eating before. So you're going to have some options. You can transition into what I call my 30-day program, which is where we add back in some foods, but we don't go whole hog, right? Or we'll talk about maybe transitioning in some of the foods that we've taken out of the diet during the 10 days and see how you feel. But we'll definitely talk about that, because we want to keep that body in a high metabolism rate so we can continue all the way to the end of the year. And if you're interested in losing weight, it'll keep coming off. So strategies for the holidays is going to be really important. And alumni has its privileges. So we always have a 30-day class in January. We have the date picked already. If you're anywhere near here where I am in Georgetown, Texas, there's a live class with me and Dr. Janice Schreier. And then there will also be online class with people participating from all over the United States and Canada. So you get a huge discount for joining us on our 30-day journey in January. Now let's recap. You'll get a meal plan, recipes, shopping list for 10 days. You're going to get your 15 minutes with me, no charge extra for this. We get to talk. I get to find out your why. You get me as a personal nutritionist. You're going to get daily emails from me. You're going to get some videos throughout the week, the 10 days. They'll keep you on track and educating you. And your bonus one is you get to be in this private Facebook group where I interact with you guys on a daily basis. You get to be supported there, encouraged to be along with other people who are on the journey. And then your second bonus is I'm going to give you 21 recipes to be younger next year. I love these. These are some of my favorite. These are great transitioning recipes. So as you head into the new year, you're going to be able to stay on track. Okay, so you know what? I normally charge $97 for this 10 days, but if you sign up by the 30th of November, it's $49. Come on, you guys. That's a dinner. I mean, that's hardly a dinner for four. You can't even do for $49 anymore. Really? Let's do this. Let's do this together. So here's what you're going to want to do. Go to my website, chrismckeecnc.com. Right on the homepage, it says, yes, I want to do the 10-day metabolism reset. Let's get you signed up. Then you're going to set up your call with me so we can personally meet. And then we're going to start cleaning out the pantry and the refrigerator and cleaning that junk out and getting the good stuff in when you get your shopping list and groceries and your meal plan set. And then you're going to join our Facebook group so we can help support you there and encourage you there and educate you there. And then if you're interested, we can get that metabolism boosting product sent out to you so you'll have it and you'll be ready to go. Now, we're going to start during this week, and you're not all going to start on the same day, but we're going to be within 3 or 4 days of each other, which is really fun. And we'll be done by like the 10th or the 11th or the 12th of December. And then we're going to be set up to keep that metabolism going all the way to the beginning of the year. And then if you want, you can jump into the 30-day class and we can do this again. And if you're interested in losing weight, boy, the 30-day class just really, it melts off. It's just amazing. So many people look back on their life and they said, I wish I would have, right? What if it's now December 2017 and your health has maybe declined more or your weight has gone up more? And you might have said to yourself, wow, I wish I would have done that last year. Let's not wait. Let's do it now. So what if it's December? What's wrong with that? That's the best time, in my opinion, because I think psychologically, I don't know about you, but I don't think New Year's resolutions work. People make resolutions, and then about 2 or 3 weeks in, they're off the wagon. So let's forget the New Year's resolution thing. Let's do this now, shall we? All right. So I am ready. How about you? Go to my website. Go ahead and get on there and get signed up, and let's get going, shall we? Let's meet each other this week. Let's talk on the phone. Let's find out what your why is, and let's connect. I am so excited to spend the next 10 days with you. This is Chris McKee, and I am the Nomadic Nutritionist, and I do help you be younger next year. And so what I want to do is send you off now to my website, get signed up. Let's talk. Bye for now.